Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for clicking on 5 News Web News. It is Wednesday, March the 20th. I'm Brittany Hoke.
And I'm Matt Heckel, and here are some of the top stories we've been following here on 5 News today. After a day of several bomb scares at some area schools yesterday, more threats this morning led to students leaving class early.
That's right. Midland Elementary, Elkins High School, and Philippi Middle School, all received threats this morning. Midland Elementary and Elkins High both dismissed students at 9:45 this morning after a threat was found in a girl's restroom at around 8:15. Now, the bomb squad left a couple hours later and were allowing some students and staff to get cars and belongings. Students at Philippi Middle School were evacuated around the same time. Police say that they swept the school and haven't found anything, but they were still bringing in K-9 units. We'll have much more on this tonight on First at 5 and 5 News at 6.
Now, with word of a bomb in one of the classrooms at Salem International University sent dozens of authorities to the school around 11 o'clock yesterday morning.
Yeah, and while there wasn't actually a bomb, it still scared a whole lot of people. Lindsay Burnworth spent the entire day on campus and filed this in-depth report.
It was around 10:30 that 33-year-old Joshua John Richards walked into an English class on campus and said something to students and teachers inside. He then walked out, and that's when authorities were notified, and students and staff were evacuated from 3 campus buildings.
I was in class, and one of my friends got a text that somebody had a bomb in the school, so we told our teacher what happened, and then when we was leaving, there was a bunch of people outside, and the cops were showing up.
A short time later, Richards was taken into custody, and authorities found a black box in his car, but later determined there were no explosives inside and that it was just a hoax device. Officers also searched the surrounding area with the help of bomb dogs to make sure the area was safe before students returned to any of the buildings.
That was a credible bomb threat. He had a device. Looked real, would have scared me. It was not, and I repeat, not an explosive device. It was a fake.
Around 2 o'clock, police cleared the scene, but they said the investigation isn't over and they take all threats like this seriously.
Any of these investigations, we got to take them serious, and that's why you see the response that you do have.
Enforcement has more work to do. Faculty and staff were returning to their normal routines Tuesday afternoon.
But I'm happy that it's come to the conclusion it is, and I'm honestly very sad for the student that made the bomb threat. It's a life-changing event. A serious threat like that is not taken lightly by the university, and I expect the authorities won't take it lightly either.
For 5 News, I'm Lindsay Burnworth.
And the suspect in that case told us yesterday that it was all just a huge misunderstanding. We caught up with the suspect, Joshua John Richards, as he went to court yesterday. He said that it was really just a class project that went completely wrong. He said the whole point of it was to show his communications class that you never really know who you're sitting next to. However, instead of just giving his presentation in class, he ended up in a courtroom charged with a misdemeanor crime. He said that he had told a few people about the presentation beforehand, but he never told his professor. He said that he was sorry and that he hadn't expected everything to go this far.
We were doing presentations today.
So that was part of your presentation.
That was
We're
my
okay like this?
presentation.
No, you're right.
It was just taken the wrong way. Like I said, I expected to get laughed at. The whole point of it was just to show that you don't know who's sitting next to you. I'm sorry.
And Richards was released on $5,000 bond. He has asked for an attorney.
And a note found at Philippi Elementary School saying the school would be blown up prompted an evacuation there yesterday. The children were taken out of the building into the middle school. The note was found around 9:30 yesterday morning in a tray in a 4th grade classroom. Once officers arrived on scene, they had the building evacuated within about 10 minutes. Then authorities searched the building and found no sign of a bomb, but K-9 units were brought in to make sure it was safe. Again, nothing was found, and school is back in session today. And one last threat was called into the DOH in Doddridge County. State police are still trying to figure out who called the DOH in Smithburg, saying a bomb was there yesterday morning. Right now, they're following up on several leads.
And we've learned that a contractor is dead after an accident at a local power plant. The call came in a little bit before 9 o'clock this morning. First Energy officials have confirmed to 5 News that they are investigating an industrial accident that happened at the Harrison plant in Haywood. That is all the information we have at this time, but be sure to stay with us at 5 News and WDTV.com for any further updates.
And let's take a quick look at what our newsroom's working on for tonight. For First at 5 and 5 News at 6. First up, could minimum wage be going up? We're going to have a look at how much it could go to and how it could impact the economy.
And what you like on Facebook, could it reveal your IQ level? We're going to tell you what a new study says about it. And spring is officially here, but where's that spring-like weather at? We're going to have a look at your forecast coming up tonight on First at 5 and 5 News at 6.
I want to know that. That's going to do it for us here. Be sure to tune in tonight for First at 5 and 5 News at 6 for all the latest news and weather. Until then.
Have a great day, everybody.